So today is projectile motion. On a inclined plane with a parabolic slope. It means we have something like this, whose and ball is projected with the velocity horizontally rather, with u naught, which is given as 2 meter per second, and it lands somewhere here. So let this be x-axis, this be y-axis, and this height is given as 1 meter, and this distance, this is coordinate 0 0, and this distance is given as 2 meter. So we can say that this coordinate is 2 0 and this coordinate is 0 1, and we are supposed to find out the coordinate x and y where this projectile hits this parabolic curve. So let's assume that it hits at this, and this point we call it as P. So we are supposed to find out what will be the coordinate of P, that is value of x and y. So first of all, we are going to start with equation of the parabola. So equation of the parabola, that is standard equation. It is given as y is equal to a x square. Now it is as a shifted one, so we can write a modified version of this up. Y is equal to a x minus 2 whole square. So first of all, we are going to find out what will be the value of a. So we already know when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. So we put here, we get 1, a 0 minus 2 whole square. We can say a is equal to 1 by 4. So we get equation of the parabola y is equal to 1 by 4 x minus 2 whole square. We expand this equation, which is y is equal to 1 by 4 x square plus 4 minus 4x, and we can also write this as x by 4 minus x plus 1. So y will be equal to x square 4 minus x plus 1. Now rest is procedure is similar. So first we are going to find out in y direction, motion in y direction. In y direction, y is equal to y naught plus v naught y plus half gt square. So y naught is the initial coordinate and v naught y is the velocity in the vertical direction, and g is the acceleration due to gravity. So we get y is equal to, so initial coordinate is given as 1, there is no vertical component of y, so we write 0 minus 1/2, we substitute value of g, that is 9.8 t square. So we get from here y is equal to 1 minus 4.9 t square. Next, we find out, solve it in x direction. So we can write that in x direction, x will be equal to v naught x multiplied by t, which is equal to, we are already given that the projectile is launched in the horizontal direction, so v naught x will be equal to 2, so this will be 2 multiplied by t. So from here we can say that t will be equal to x by 2. Now let this be equation number 1 and this be equation number 2. So both are the y coordinate of the equation. So we can equate equation number 1 to equation number 2. So we get x square by 4 minus x plus 1 is equal to 1.49 t square. We substitute value of t as x by 2, so we get this as, sorry, it is 1 minus 4.9 x by 2 whole square. So 1 cancels out with 1, we are left with x square by 4 minus x is equal to minus 4.9 x square by 4. So this can be further solved as x minus 1.475 x square equal to 0. So taking x as common, we get 1 minus 1.475 x is equal to 0. So we get either x equal to 0, or we can say that 1 minus 1.475 x is equal to 0. So from here we get x is equal to 1 upon 1.475. Now substitute this value, we get y is equal to, or we can also further solve it, we are going to get 0.678. So we put this value 0.678 whole square divided by 4 minus 0.678 plus 1. So we get y is equal to 0.437 meters. We can also find out the time. We already know the time is given as x by 2. So we already know x is 0.678 divided by 2. So time will be equal to 0.339 seconds. So we found out the coordinate of point P, which comes as the value of x is 0.678 and value of y is 0.437. Thank you.